Fostoria, Ohio. December 3, 2004. Every year, a family meets at a grave site, hoping that the person responsible comes forward. Police were called to an apartment, located at 312 East Fremont Street, for a deceased woman. That woman was Tina Snyder, 43. At the scene, police would find Tina in her bathtub, strangled with a speaker wire. Detectives worked at the case for months, but have never been able to find a suspect. Tina's family asks that the case be reopened, and have a new set of eyes on it. Authorities are asking for any tips, to help them get closer to a suspect. If you have any tips, please contact Fostoria Police. Akron, Ohio. April 12, 2002. Police were called to 933 Bauman Street, 4 gunshots fired. At the scene, they would find Roy Addison, 39, deceased. Police are actively looking for suspects responsible. If you have any tips, please contact the Akron Police Department. Lima, Ohio. September 7, 2001. Friends would be walking in an alleyway, when one would be shot. Police were called to Madison and Kibbe Street, for shots fired around 4:45 a.m., but the victim was already on the way to the hospital. Authorities would head to Lima Memorial Hospital, to find our victim in critical condition. Detectives would be unable to interview him, due to his state. Our victim is Talib Safar, 22. Talib would be shot in his lower back. 2 weeks later, he would succumb to his injuries at the hospital. There were several people in the alleyway with Talib, and it is unclear if he was the intended target. Authorities are asking for tips, to be sent to the Lima Police Department. Cincinnati, Ohio. July 8, 1986. A man would be found in an abandoned apartment, but it seemed he had boarded himself inside. Detectives would be called to an apartment, on Hamilton Avenue for a deceased man. Inside they would find an abandoned apartment, that the man had been living in, but he had boarded it up from the inside. The man was found decomposed. He is described as a black male, 5 feet 8 inches, between the ages of 50 to 99. He was found with single razor blades, in his coat pocket. At this time, there are not pictures or an artist rendering of our deceased, but hopefully with these details, he sounds familiar to a loved one. If you have any tips, please contact Crime Stoppers. Thank you for watching another episode of A Minute for Justice. Subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories.